Okay, folks, welcome to our bought forward auction, of course, for the property at 55 Glovers Road in Horswell. It's been very proudly brought to the market by Fernanda Hammett. Today's auction is, of course, called in accordance with the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Auction Best Practice Guide. Also, if you are the successful purchaser today, we'll ask you to sign acknowledgement of receiving a copy of the Real Estate Authority's Guide to Buying and Selling Property. Also, ahead of your bidding today, you would have been asked to sign an Auction Authority form. Now, the conduct of today's auction does vary a little bit from the auctions which we called early on today, in the fact that this auction is a bought forward auction because an acceptable offer has been tabled and accepted by our vendor. Therefore, the property is offered for sale subject to a reserve price. And the opening bid, which I will announce in just a few moments' time, of course, will become that reserve price, and then the highest bidder, whose bid is accepted by me as the auctioneer, shall become the purchaser. As the auctioneer, I may nominate the amount in which bidding can be raised. Also, thank you, Karen. As the auctioneer, I may refuse any bid. And the auctioneer or licensed real estate agent acting on behalf of the vendor may submit a bid on behalf of any person. That won't be happening today, folks. Anyone bidding will be bidding on their own personal account. And if a dispute shall arise concerning any bid, the auctioneer shall determine the dispute or reoffer the property at the last undisputed bid. The purchaser shall immediately on the fall of the hammer simply do two things: sign the memorandum of contract and pay to Grenadier Real Estate, the deposit being 10% of the purchase price. Well, folks, out to Horswell we go. It's an absolute gem. Fernanda used to live in this street herself. She said she spent many years going past and thinking, I'd love to sell this house one day. And she's had the opportunity and she's doing it now. It's an absolute gem. It's a standout in Horswell because it's a little bit different. It has, of course, been a cherished family home for some 40 years. And why would you want to move? It's an absolute gem. You go inside, it's got such an amazing homely feel, that warmth of the Rimu throughout, so sunny and well placed there. It's just a great home. As I say, you can't recreate that these days. An emotional family home, an emotional day, of course, with some 40 years. We had family even fly in from Australia to be here for this special moment. Yeah, too late, sorry. As I say, it is a special home, though. Great location, an ever-growing, developing part of Glovers Road, of course, with new subdivision across the road, etc. But this house could certainly not be accused of being a cookie cutter. It is so unique. It is a standout. At the same time, our owners can move in, our new owners, potentially, can move in, of course, and stamp your own mark on what is a truly special home. The moment you've been waiting for, of course, though, is that bought forward and acceptable offer. I can tell you it is $745,000. Great home here in Glovers Road. We'll give the rest of the room just a moment to think about it. Is there any further advance on 745? Or do I sell to these very lucky purchasers down the front? I think we do. Getting that feeling. First, second, third, final time. It's your lucky day. It's a beautiful home. Congratulations. It's going, sold.